I can tell you different experiences I've had in fighting and martial arts. I messed around a little bit as a kid with some of the friends I grew up with. I remember my friend Jason Duran and another friend Dave Cox. They could like Jason Duran always beat me in wrestling, man. Kids would pick up. Jason Duran didn't really pick on me, but he always beat me in wrestling. Then a little bit later, I trained with Dave Cox. He taught me around roundhouse kicks and different stuff. I generally lost, man. I would get picked on by a guy named Hector. Different people could pick on me, right? And I was always timid. People would pick on me. I've been punched in the face by Ryan Records that made a porno with my girlfriend, man. I didn't believe in myself, okay? Different stuff. But I can tell you different experiences. One time I got, me and my brother, when he was married to this other woman, another woman that he's not with now. Her name was Katie, actually. He was, he was being an idiot, man. He was being an idiot. He'd done shit. We were kind of at odds with each other, drinking. And finally he pushed me, and I jumped up and did a roundhouse kick, and I knocked him down. And then he got up and fucking, I don't know how to fight, man. And he fucking punched me in the face once, gave me a black eye. I might even have fallen down. I might even have passed out for a brief second. I might have blinked out when he did it. But I knocked him on his ass with a roundhouse, and I think it surprised people. The weird thing, and it was a stupid fucking ego battle. In all honesty, I wasn't perfect. My brother was being a fucking idiot, man. But it was used for the good. I've lost fights, okay? But I'm not worried so much about that. If you can't lose a fight, then if you don't know how to lose, kind of like Bruce Lee said, then how if you can't lose here and there, then I'll tell you what, I may have lost fights, right? I'm less afraid of it now than I was. If I lose, I lose. I'm gonna win eventually. I'm not into fights for an ego battle. If I really want to get into something, I'm not interested in getting into a fight unless I want to fucking kill you. That's what I'm more interested in. I'm not really interested in an ego battle fight. If I get into a fight, it's either to totally defend myself and fucking just beat you to where you can't move in self-defense or to kill you. I'm not interested in an ego fight. If I get in a fight, it's to kill you. I had another chance years later. My brother, I was pissed off at him, had more in a spirit. We were arguing, and I scared him so much he turned around to fucking grab something. My mother's trunk of her Honda Accord, my brother was in front of my mother's Honda Accord. Trunk was open. I knew at the instant I could have, as he turned around to grab something, I could have launched him with my foot, but I didn't. Because I knew that if I just sensed it. If I would have pushed him with my foot, he would have hit his head and broken his fucking neck and died on the back of the Honda Accord. Kind of like King David cutting off the corner of the robe of King Saul. Yeah, my brother's giving me a black eye and punched me down. Maybe I blinked out of consciousness for a second when he did it. I'm not into ego battles, man. If I want to get in a fight with someone, self-defense, it may be to kill you. If you're actually out to hurt me, I'm out to fucking break you so you can't hurt me or kill you. That's what I want to do. I'm not into a fucking ego battle. So I've lost fights, right? I lost when I was attacked in the Mount Carmel psych ward. I never even saw the guy coming. By the grace of God, I survived it, right? I didn't go unconscious. He was trying to kill me. And because I was attacked, in the long run, it works out all right. Because I might have been in more fraudulent legal trouble if I would have been fighting with him. I fought my way up to my feet. By the way, the Mojo Spirits provided. My legs were up the wall when he attacked me. That gave me the ability to push off the wall and get to my feet. Because he just bombarded me from behind and above. I never even saw him. By the grace of God, those angels and the Holy Spirit put me in the right position. My legs are up the wall, so I was able to get my legs on the wall and fight my way up to my feet. He was attacking me while I was in bed. The Mojo, the angels, the Legion of Angels provided. Man, if you can't lose a fight, some people are maybe Donald Trump will probably never lose a fight, all right? But Donald Trump allowed himself to lose an election, even though he allowed it to happen. He allowed himself to get booked and released and shit. Like all the shit that Donald Trump allowed. Sometimes you have to lose a fight to be unafraid of losing a fight. Sometimes, I've had to lose fights so I could legally protect myself later, even though I was in the right. So I've lost to my brother before. But he did not see my roundhouse kick coming that fucking knocked him on his ass. And there happened to be police that knew I was an innocent person coming around the corner, knew what my brother had did to me in the past with my girlfriend, Tamara. But, the police knew that my brother's a dirty motherfucker. A cheat wad, a woke joke, okay? Big muscle-bound woke joke. He can fight pretty well, but he's a woke joke. My little brother, Sean. So, I've lost fights, right? I'm not interested in idiot ego battles. If I have to get in a fight, it's in self-defense or to defend my wife or something. So my wife's not physically with me. If I have to get in a fight, it's in self-defense, and I'm not interested in an ego battle. I'm interested in beating you to where you can't get up, telling you total submission or killing you. I'm not interested in sparring on fucking, in a ring. If I were to go to a dojo and learn and train, it's so I can develop skills to be lethal. I'm not interested in an ego battle. I've lost fights. Oh well. It hurts my feelings, my emotional feelings, my pride and ego more than anything else. I'm really not interested in getting in a fight at all. But if I do, my real intention is to kill you, if I have to make you dead for attacking me. I want you dead if you try. If you're trying to hurt me and kill me, my intention is to kill you. That's why I would do it, not to be in an ego battle. Now, if I didn't have to kill you, if I could just leave you laying on the ground, not able to move, that'd be different. But my intention is not for pride and ego. Yes, I've lost fights. I'm not worried about it, man. I've also had, like I said, I had the ability to kill my little brother. I could sense it. He turned around in fear. I had him so cornered by my strength of my spirit. It was in 2005, I believe, 2005 or 2006. He turned around to grab something to hit me with, and he was standing in front of my mother's Honda Accord. I thought about it. My mind was moving too quick. I could have launched him, pushed him really hard right into that fucking Honda Accord, but he would have broken his neck and had died. But I didn't kill him, right? Just like King David cutting off Saul's corner of his robe. I could have killed my brother, but I didn't. Because it wasn't the right fucking thing to do.